This is Tillman's take, and this is week 7 of the NFL, and these are my predictions for this Sunday. As you know, on Thursday night, the Chiefs beat up on the Broncos 30-7, so I picked the Chiefs in that one 22 or 27-22, but the Chiefs went on to win 30-6. We know about Mahomes dislocating his kneecap. It was popped back in place. He'll be back in 3 weeks, which is good news for the Chiefs. We have the 2-4 Chargers at the 2-4 Titans. I like the Titans in this one in a low-scoring game, 21-18. I don't know what's going on with the Chargers and their organization. Seem like they're going backwards and forwards. And the Titans, I like their defense, but their offense is very conservative. Titans 21-18 in this matchup. Then we got the Rams 3-3 at the 1-5 Falcons. I don't know what's going on with the Falcons. They're all in disarray. The Rams are not on page from last year. Gurley seems like he's still hurt. I know the Rams have Jalen Ramsey now in the corner from the Jaguars, but can Ramsey get that defense back in order? I think he can, but I still believe the Rams have some problems on the offensive side of the ball. I'm going to pick the Rams in this matchup, 28-22 Rams. Then we have the winless Dolphins at the Bills. I like the Bills 30-10. Then the Jaguars, they're at the Bengals. I picked the Jaguars 24-20. We got the NFC North matchup, the Vikings at the, I forget the Vikings record. I think they're 3-2 or 4-2 at the 2-1 Lions. The Lions last week, they were robbed at Green Bay. Two bad calls on the Lions that went against the Lions. I like the Vikings in this matchup, 25-18. We have the Raiders at the Packers. I like the Packers 26-21. The Raiders will keep it close, but the Packers will prevail 26-21. We have an AFC South matchup, the 4-2 Texans at the 3-2 Colts. I like the Texans in a close one, 26-22. We have the Cardinals 2-3-1 at the, I think the Giants are 2-3. I like the Giants in this one, 26-24. We have the 49ers, the one of the two left undefeated teams, and the 49ers will continue to be undefeated after the day, 28-13 against the Redskins. That game's in D.C. I like the 49ers, 28-13. We have the Saints at the Bears. We know Drew Brees will come back after the following week in 2 weeks after the Saints bye. We know the Saints have not lost a game since Drew Brees went out with a thumb injury. So the Saints definitely weather the storm. Whether they win or lose today, they will only have basically one loss if they lose today. I like the Bears at home against the Saints, 2018. Then we have the Ravens at the Seahawks. Excuse me. I thought that was a very intriguing matchup, a hard one to pick. Initially, I was going to pick the Seahawks. They're 5-1 at home, and they're home against the 4-2 Ravens. The Ravens like to mix it up. They pass for 260 yards a game. They run for like 200, 205 a game. I like the Ravens in this matchup. I think they have, I think the Ravens have a more balanced attack. I like the Ravens on the road, 26-24. And in the night game, the Eagles at the Cowboys. Two teams in the NFC East division. They're both 3-3. Who will show up? Cowboys have lost 3 straight after winning their first 3, and the Eagles are up and down. We know that both teams are decimated by injuries. I was told just a few minutes ago that Dallas won't have 2 offensive linemen. Not sure. Amari Cooper's questionable. Also, we know that Eagles have injuries in the wide receiver core. I'm not sure if Deshaun Jackson's playing today. And, of course, in their secondary is hurt as well. I'm going with the Cowboys in this matchup, 26-24. but it won't surprise me if the Eagles win this game. So this is Tillman's take. And one thing I want to talk about briefly is the terrible officiating that has been taking place all season long thus far. Every week there is some type of game or multiple games that are decided by the referees. Now the NFL owners got to get this straight because it's really messing up games and it's costing people victories. And what's going to end up happening when you have bad officiating, your ratings are going to go down, television ratings are going to go down, fans are not going to come to the games. And also, I firmly believe that sports betting may have some share to blame in this as well. Can't prove it, of course, but officiating one way or the other has to be fixed. And if it means getting new officials in there, do so. Train more new officials. Hold the officials that are refereeing these games accountable, because teams are definitely being cost victories by officiating, controlling games. So that's just my thoughts on the officiating thus far this year, and that the owners of the NFL have to get this straightened out one way or the other. So this is Tillman's take. Enjoy week 7 of the NFL, and we'll talk a little tomorrow about Sunday's games that took place today. So this is Tillman's take. I'm out. Have a great Sunday, and enjoy your Sunday night game as well. I'm out.